Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Advanced Warfare in Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be reviewing the KF5 Breakneck. This is the Elite KF5 variant, and probably one of the few that we're going to review on this series, and the gameplay that you're looking at right now is not from me. I wish I had all these elite weapons, but I don't. This one is from youtube.com/tricksorcerer. You can click the link there on the screen to go to his channel, or it's the first one down there in the description. He was kind enough to give me some gameplay from his Elgato HD60, so you get some beautiful 60 FPS gameplay here of his KF5 Breakneck. Now let's talk about the weapon. This one is another rate of fire, bonus variant. The normal KF5 shoots at 750 rounds per minute. It's coded to shoot at 869, but it kind of rounds down to about 750 or so. But the Breakneck shoots much faster at 900 rounds per minute. It's coded at about 1,000, but it does decrease. So it's just pretty much a flat rate of fire increase on the KF5, which is a good thing because the KF5 is a high damage weapon. And this makes it have an insanely fast time to kill, because if you don't remember, the KF5 is actually a 3-shot kill just so long as some of your first 5 shots hit, because it deals bonus damage on the first 5 shots. Not only does it deal bonus damage up close, it deals bonus damage at long ranges, and it has better range on the first 5 shots. Stack this with a higher rate of fire, and you have a very fast time to kill and a very dangerous weapon. Unfortunately, it does have a few drawbacks. This one has plus 10% recoil, and the additional recoil is only worsened by the rate of fire. This can be kind of frustrating. I prefer the ones that don't have recoil penalties, because it's difficult enough to deal with a high rate of fire weapon, but when you add extra kick in there, it only becomes increasingly difficult. A foregrip is going to be very useful on this submachine gun. It's useful on the base variant. That's how I run the base variant, so of course I'm going to rock it here. And it has a whole lot of unusual blocked attachments. Most of the weapons in the game block an attachment class, like they'll block sights or they'll block undermounts or something like this. This one blocked most of the useful attachments. Quick draw is blocked, rapid fire is blocked, unfortunately. I'd love to put rapid fire on this thing. You can't have extended mags, you can't have dual mags. Dual mags are extremely important for the KF5 to get that damage bonus. And stock, for whatever reason, is also blocked. It's not allowed. So that pretty much only leaves foregrip, silencer, tracker sight, and some optical attachments, which is kind of frustrating because I like to build this one differently. But I gotta deal with what I have, and I think that the best way to run this one is with a foregrip and a dot sight. Trust me, that's how we're running it here. Foregrip helps the regular KF5 a ton. It's going to help this one with the rate of fire increase a ton. And the iron sights, while they definitely do work in its optimal range, you're going to be wanting to go for longer range kills with this one with the first 5 shots of bonus damage. So the dot sight's going to make it much easier to use. So I think foregrip and dot sight's definitely going to be the way to go. As for what I think about this weapon, my rating on it, whether you should keep it, this is not a bad elite weapon. Definitely not, but it's still mostly outclassed by the ASM1, because in order to get the 3-shot kills, you have to get it on the first 5, because your first 5 shots are dealing bonus damage. Outside of that, it drops off to being more mediocre. This is the same thing with the base variant, and it is really good that this one fires very fast, but you can get a similar rate of fire on the MP11, which is also 4 shots to kill, or you can put rapid fire on something else like the ASM1, and it doesn't have the same kind of recoil. And a lot of the ASM1 variants are better than the KF5 Breakneck. Again, it's not bad. It's a great weapon. It's got a very fast time to kill, but unfortunately the other weapons are easier to use. I feel that very accurate players, very high skill players, are going to get the most out of the Breakneck. If you're really good at have really good accuracy, if you're really good at snap aiming, if you can hit your first 5 shots, this is going to be an excellent weapon. It will actually outrange and outclass most of the ASM1 variants. However, just a few shots of inaccuracy and it falls off to not being as useful. So do keep that in mind while you're playing with it. Well guys, that's all for this episode of In Depth. The previous episode was on a rate of fire variant, the Inferno, and the next one is on another rate of fire variant, the Squeaker. Got a lot of rate of fire variants to talk about, and as always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.